In the shadows of a world that praises comfort, where noise drowns truth, and filters blur reality, there's a force returning, a primitive force, a raw, unapologetic strength once buried beneath modern distractions, now clawing its way back to the surface. This is the return of untamed strength, not forged in labs, not polished for screens, but born in grit, in solitude, in the refusal to conform. This is the awakening of a new breed. Or maybe, the return of the oldest kind. Look around. The modern world has given us comfort and taken our edge. Screens replaced scars. Excuses replaced effort. Convenience replaced character. We've traded calluses for comfort, discipline for dopamine, wild instincts for predictable routines. But deep inside, something's still alive. A fire, a hunger, a memory. The body remembers. The spirit remembers. That once, we moved with purpose. We hunted. We protected. We built with our bare hands and stood tall against storms. We didn't ask how we looked. We asked what we were capable of. That memory is what we're reclaiming. This isn't for the trend chasers. This isn't about clean aesthetics or staged perfection. This path is for the bold, the scarred, the ones who felt the weight of the world and still chose to carry more. It's for the misfits who never found peace in normalcy, the ones who train when no one's watching, who bleed in silence, who rise without applause. They don't flex for validation. They move for evolution. They feel pain, and they honor it. They feel fear, and they face it. They feel fatigue, and still show up. These are the keepers of primitive force. Training isn't just about lifting weight. It's about lifting your standard. It's how you respond when your muscles burn, and your mind tells you to quit. It's pushing past the point of comfort, because you refuse to stay the same. You don't train to impress. You train to transform, to break old patterns, to crush doubt, to find truth buried under layers of weakness. Every rep is a war. Every set is a test. Every sweat-dripping second is your rebellion against the lie that you're not enough. And slowly, the body changes. The mind strengthens. The warrior awakens. There's something sacred in the primal grind. No mirrors. No followers. Just you and the iron. No pretending. No filters. Just breath, muscle, grit. You don't need a spotlight to become strong. You need suffering. You need stillness. You need the choice to keep going when everything says stop. Because strength doesn't live in comfort. It's bred in chaos. It lives in early mornings, cold nights, missed parties, and quiet victories. It lives in doing what most won't, so you can become what most can't. Primitive force is rebellion. Not loud, but relentless. It's the rebellion against the idea that strength is just a look. It's the rebellion against waiting for motivation. It's the rebellion against fitting in. We're not here to blend. We're here to build. To sculpt bodies that speak of war, not fashion. To forge character that can't be broken by criticism or failure. We don't follow trends. We resurrect principles. Honor, effort, sacrifice, endurance. We don't chase perfection. We pursue truth. The kind you only find under heavy weight, under pressure, under pain. So if you feel it, that silent war drum in your chest, that whisper in your soul telling you there's more inside you, then answer it. Train like your life depends on it. Because it does. Not in years, but in depth, in presence, in meaning. This is the return of untamed strength. This is your rise from the ashes, from weakness, from excuses, from the cage of what the world told you to be. Reclaim your instinct. Reclaim your identity. Reclaim your strength. You were never meant to be tamed. You were built for storms. Built to endure. Built to lead. So rise. Not polished. Not perfect. But primal. This is Primitive Force, the Return of Untamed Strength. Welcome back to who you really are, to the strength that was never lost, only buried under years of doubt, layers of noise, and the weight of expectations that were never yours to carry. Welcome back to the fire in your gut, the primal roar in your soul, the truth that was always burning beneath the surface. They tried to tame you, told you to play it safe, to shrink yourself, to follow the script. Be nice, be quiet, be small. But deep inside, you knew. You were never meant to be molded. You were meant to build. You were meant to rise from your own ashes, not anyone else's blueprint. This is not a new you. This is the real you, the one who fought in silence. The one who showed up when it was hard. The one who never needed permission to evolve. You didn't come this far to pretend. You came to own every scar, every setback, every damn ounce of grit that carried you here. This is your return. To discipline. To self-respect. To the version of you that doesn't chase approval, because he's too busy building legacy. You are not a product. You are a process. A force of nature that doesn't apologize for its storms. So stand tall, not just in body, but in soul, in truth, in unapologetic authenticity. Welcome back to who you really are. Not a copy, not a character, a warrior reborn. And now, let the world remember your name.